Your live interactive coverage with Good Day Maine will begin soon. Good Day Maine's Friday Favorites starts right now.
Good morning. Happy Friday, our favorite day of the week, I feel like, Christian.
Oh, yeah, especially when you only work 3 days of the week. It really
I
is a nice
know,
one.
not to brag, but this is your first Friday favorites in a little while, which is fun.
Yeah, it's nice to be back on Friday Favorites, and I know you've got a little bit of a vacation to look forward to too this weekend, Katie, so just a great Friday. There's nothing like a pre-vacation Friday.
Oh, we've had so much fun today too. We've been so busy with Jeff in Rangeley for my Maine hometown debut, and Johnny was live in Brunswick for the kickoff for Trek Across Maine. And I know the weekend you're going to get more into that with the forecast, but at least today looks nice.
Right, it's so nice, and I spent so much time outside yesterday, out at the porthole in Portland. It was just amazing. It was perfect, just sitting outside, have a couple drinks. The weather 70 degrees yesterday. Today also just as nice, and today's the day to get outside for sure before all that rain arrives this weekend. Now, there is one thing that we do have today that it's not putting a damper on our weather, but it's noticeable. You can see the hazy skies. Look how milky the skies look here in Portland from our sky cam. Also, so nice that we've got the sky cams in here now, and we can show you what we're seeing from the top of our station. But yeah, very milky skies, very smoky out there right now. Luckily, not impacting air quality as of right now. So that's really good news for those with asthma or breathing issues. So it'll just make the skies a little milky, but overall still going to be a really great day.
Yeah, it really is. We have to enjoy it. I'm already thinking, okay, well, I'm going to go out for a walk today because unfortunately, tomorrow looks really soggy.
Really, really soggy. A great day for indoor plans. I'm actually kind of looking forward to a nice rainy day just to get some stuff done. I was out of town and I haven't had the chance to catch up on chores and that sort of thing. So it's a good excuse today to not do a whole lot, you know?
I know. And we're going to a Gunkwit for a long weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And at first we were like, oh, what a bummer with the weather. But I know that there's plenty to do there, when it's raining. I'd love to actually get some recommendations from people tuning in. If you've been, let me know all the cool spots.
Rick Barber, if you're watching.
Yes, I know. But it's a good, we can go to the beach. We can go to the beach whenever because we live in Maine. So I'm sure there's much more to explore. There's antique shops and all kinds of cozy, restaurants and pubs and things like that. So
and we're foodies, Katie. I'm just excited to see the food posts from this weekend. I know you're going to be eating good.
Yeah, I've reached out to a few people for some recommendations, so I'm really excited for that. And we got a few people tuning in. Good morning, Brandon. Fair point. He says he likes Saturday better.
See, I like Friday because then I know I've got 2 days where I don't have a 2 a.m. alarm. On Saturday, it's like, ooh, that 2 a.m. alarm is a lot closer now. So
exactly. Yes.
I'm a Friday fan for sure.
Good morning, Travis. Thanks as always for tuning in. And Michael, thank you for the compliment. He likes my necklace.
I love your necklace, Katie. It's so
kind of fun on a Friday. There's a better look at it.
Pink and purple. I love it. You're getting ready for the Barbie movie coming out next
month. I know.
Yeah.
Giving those Barbie vibes, right? And how about just a little sneak peek for next week, Christian?
I know. I'm so excited about that. And I think that most people are. I've had several comments when I got back from vacation. People were like, Christian, did you bring us warm weather? Are you going to bring a pattern change? Please. Right. We're so ready for warm weather to arrive again. And it is coming. We can see it. It's on the way. It's just a few days away. Just a few more days of wet weather to get through. And we still get one nice day in the mix too today, other than that wildfire smoke. So we'll continue to see that smoke all through the day today. It shouldn't impact our air quality in a big way, but there could actually be some minor reductions in our air quality as we head into this afternoon. I guess my graphics are not loading here. I'm playing them through. I can see them moving over there, but they're not.
Oh, weird.
On here. Oh, no.
I can try again.
Yeah, we can try it again. Or I can try to get rid of them and then open it back up again. Our best option here. But yeah, our weekend forecast, cool and wet. I know it's unfortunate for Father's Day, but hopefully this pattern shift that's going to take effect towards the middle of next week, we can get that to extend just another week or so, that would mean 4th of July ends up hot and sunny. So let's just hope for that, because I feel like 4th of July is a bigger weekend anyway. So yeah, let's hope we get a nice 4th of July, since we had to put up with a very wet Father's Day this
I
year.
know. And I mean, at least like we have to remember that Mother Nature gave us that Memorial Day weekend.
The unforgettable.
Right?
Who could forget
Unforgettable.
that? I
Yeah.
mean, that was just incredible. I was up at Acadia. I mean,
Oh,
it was amazing.
yeah, unbelievable. Well, while you're trying to maybe get some graphics going, did you see this? I mean, I'm sure you saw this. Mount Washington recording its snowiest June.
Yes, I know. All that cool wet weather here. That I mean, of
Yeah.
course, it was all rain, but you know, it's 6,288 feet, well below freezing up there. So yeah, not surprising considering how much rain we've had around here
Right.
with the cool weather. Yeah, the high elevations of Mount Washington getting that much snow in June. That's pretty incredible to think that, you know,
Right?
just what, a 2-hour drive away,
I know.
there's still snow falling, you know, when we're like still pretty warm down here.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I just love seeing those images too. They're really good on social media too. I love that they're always posting, updates
Yes.
and pictures and things like that.
Yes, the Mount Washington Observatory. They're really, really good at that.
Okay, we also were you here for this, or was this when you were off?
This might have been when I was off. Oh, is this the
Oh,
shark sighting? I think someone
yes.
mentioned this to me when I got
Okay.
back on my first day back.
Look at this.
Yeah, that is amazing. That was here in Maine.
Yes. So a Maine lobsterman spotted this from his boat. Robert LaChance says he shot the video in Phippsburg working on a lobster boat. So we think it's a basking shark. So harmless, but look at how big that thing is.
Wow, amazing. Sorry, Katie, I got the graphic.
That's okay. Let's watch the
But
video
yeah,
one more
that is
time.
amazing. I was telling you earlier, Katie, I was thinking about going paddleboarding today.
Yes.
Don't know if I'd be really all that happy if I saw a shark at that close range on a
No.
paddleboard. I don't think.
I know. And it's like you don't really know in the moment, like, oh, it's a harmless basking shark, right? So
Right.
I mean, you see a shark and I would get very nervous.
I know. I just don't like the way that, okay, you're not a whale. You're not
Yeah.
breathing air. Why are they at the surface with those fins out? It just makes them so
Oh,
spooky.
it is so ominous. It gives me chills. I mean, I would actually, I love Jaws. They're terrifying, but I would love to see one in person. I
Oh,
would.
definitely. I mean,
I
they're
really
beautiful.
would.
I mean, I
Yeah.
love animals. I love all the fish in the sea, but
Yes.
at a healthy distance and preferably
Healthy.
nowhere where I'm like trying to get in the water, especially.
I know. Did you want to pull up your graphics?
I think I got them working,
Okay,
Katie.
cool.
Yes, I know.
Perfect.
So nice today. We really got to soak this up.
Yeah.
Upper 70s. There is a chance of a storm or two in the lakes region or towards the mountains, but here at the coastline, a great beach day. No real rain chance. Got to soak it up because tomorrow it's only rain chances. It's going to be raining all day long. So here's a look at our weekend forecast. Got to soak it up today. Tomorrow it's looking really, really wet and cool with highs in the 60s. Cameron's saying 5 days till the first official day of summer.
Yes.
And we are finally getting rid of this pattern just in time. It's kind of funny how it's lining up so perfectly with the start of summer. And Travis is saying, sounds like indoor plans for the weekend. Definitely, Travis, especially Saturday. I think your best bet to get outside is going to be Sunday afternoon. We'll probably wrap up the rain and hopefully see a little bit of clearing. It'd be nice to get at least a little sun, at least at some point over the weekend. But odds are not amazing for that happening. So I'd prepare for a pretty cool and wet weekend out there, especially on Saturday. Tomorrow is looking really, really wet. So we'll do a quick run through of our storm tracker here today. Really, really nice at the coast. There will be some storms inland, but overall it won't be all that bad. Tomorrow, soaking wet all day. I've been kind of laughing at the storm tracker because it's just constant. We're just covered in the rain all day long, all through the day on Saturday. And we're really going to be seeing that rain finally wrapping up on Sunday. So that'll be nice. Hopefully this is our best window for some nice weather. Will be on Sunday afternoon. Katie, I'm hoping for you down in Ogunquit. Hopefully you get a little sun, a nice evening beach walk maybe on Sunday afternoon. Yeah, hopefully you get at least a little bit of nice weather when you're down there this weekend.
Yep, just like an hour. Give me an hour.
Just an hour or two, right? There's so many, but the great thing is there's so many fun indoor things down there. But I think most of us are excited about this next week, switching the pattern up finally. Going to see hot sunshine. It looks like we'll probably be in the 90s by the end of the week for most of us. Yeah, that's going to feel really, really nice. I see lots of lake and beach days in our future.
And ACs, I haven't put in my AC unit yet in our bedroom because we had that, hot stretch, but it was just a couple days and then we had a break and then we came back, and I'm glad I held off, but now I'm like, this is probably the time.
Right, exactly. And I haven't had a need to put one on either. The days it was hot, it was still cool at night,
Yeah.
so my apartment was able to cool down really nicely. And I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, it is June 15th, and I really have not needed the air conditioning yet. That is kind of nice. But yeah, you'll be probably needing it later on next week. I'm sure once we're in the 90s with that June sun,
Yes.
yeah, it's going to start getting hot.
I know. All right. So we have another little just alert for people about turtles because they are out and about, and you may have seen them. It was so funny. My husband was out golfing and he goes, I saw 2 turtles yesterday. And I was like,
Wow.
yes, they're on the move. This is what we're trying to spread the word about. The Center for Wildlife, we love them. We work with them a lot. It's peak nesting season. And so the females are trying to lay their eggs. And to get to their nesting spot, they may have to cross the road. So a lot of drivers are seeing them. Unfortunately, the center has seen a lot of injuries, some really bad injuries recently. At least like a couple of turtles have come in just the past few days. So they're just trying to let you know. I know it is sad. And the thing is, if you hit a turtle, they could be saved. So it doesn't, even if the shell is broken. So it's good to just call and explain what happened and let them know. And then it was cute. I don't know if you saw or you were here. I think you were on vacation, but they came in and brought the turtles, and we demonstrated how to bring them across the road. So if you see one, make sure it's staying in the direction it's walking, but you can pick it up. Just hold it like a sandwich and then bring it across.
So that it sees that it's still going the same way.
Yes. And don't turn it around. That's going to get all dizzy. And then, they go slow. So it's a lot more work for them.
Not fast. It's always something I worry about driving early in the morning. I'm like, I hope I don't run over any animals, especially not a turtle.
I know.
That really makes me sad.
We see a lot of stuff on our early morning. Deer, fox.
We do. Kate, you had that deer incident a few months ago. I mean, I saw a groundhog a couple days ago. So yeah, you'll see just about anything at that time of day.
Yeah. And Travis says he has a few turtles living up the road. So they're probably moving and grooving right now. It's just a nice little reminder for folks.
Yep.
We also had a busy morning with Johnny Maffey at the Trek Across Maine. He had some great interviews this morning. And it also, again, just talking about the weather, like it was just so nice for this kickoff.
I mean, it couldn't have been better. It looked beautiful out there. It was comfortable, not too humid out there. Might be a little warm this afternoon when it's almost 80 degrees. But I mean, I think that would be preferable to tomorrow when unfortunately it's going to be soaking wet all day. At least when you're biking, I mean, you're warming yourself up because your blood is pumping. But
yes.
Oh yeah, I mean that'll be a chilly ride tomorrow with all that wet weather.
It's like temperature-wise, it's okay, but it's the soaking rain, on top of that. And I feel like tomorrow must be the longest day of the ride. So it's 180 miles. Right. I don't know how much they do each day, but Saturday seems to be like the big day.
I think it's pretty evenly divided between the 3 days. But I don't know if I could ever. I love biking. I'm a big biker.
You are.
180 miles is a little crazy. I would have to train for a long time for that.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't know if I could do it.
I know. And we heard Johnny had some incredible interviews this morning, and one gentleman said he had been biking for a month. He's been biking for a month, and he's now doing this.
Wow.
In honor of his father, and an incredible story there.
That was an amazing story. It gave you chills, Katie. It was such a good one.
Yeah, because of course this is all about lung, safety, lung awareness, and cleaner air. And the American Lung Association is trying to raise $1 million with this event. So
it's for such a good cause too.
It's a great cause, and
so
I admire
nice to hear, the stories behind it as well.
Yes. And I just admire each and every one of these people because, like you said, like that, even for people who bike a lot, this is intense.
I mean, my legs, I remember I did the Eastern Trail a few weeks ago down to Biddeford and back, and I was sore for a good 2 days afterwards, my legs. And that was about 25 miles. Yeah. So you can only imagine 60. And Maine is not really a flat place. We've got lots of hills. So yeah, your legs are going to be working on that 60-mile bike ride.
Definitely. Oh, cool. This is gonna pop up below us. I'm gonna
That's
remove
nice. We
that.
can do a little
Yeah,
triple box.
I know, kind of playing around. So let's talk again about, Father's Day. A lot of people are gonna be out and about Sunday. That's the good news here with the weekend forecast is maybe we'll have some, drier hours. Maybe dad really wants to grill, and maybe that can happen.
Right. That's very true. I think Sunday afternoon, you want to grill for dad, cook dinner outside, maybe even have dinner outside.
Yeah.
Not looking bad. Temperatures should
Okay.
be pretty comfortable. And if we can squeeze out just an hour or two of sunshine on Sunday afternoon, it may actually turn out to be fairly nice out there. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that.
Yep.
Wouldn't count on it. I would make all the plans maybe indoors this weekend, but maybe have a backup for outdoors if the
Sure.
weather does end up turning a little bit nicer on Sunday afternoon. But Saturday, that's a wash. Great
Okay.
indoor day. I was telling Katie earlier, I checked a bunch of books out at the library the other day.
Mhm.
I'm ready for this wet weather tomorrow.
I know I'm looking for places in Agunquit with fireplaces and just, a lot of, they're doing a lot of live music right now, all indoors, which is really nice. So, I'm like, okay, like just focus on that and we'll be fine. And beach, comes at the end of next week, it sounds like.
Exactly, exactly. And that's the nice thing about Maine is like you still don't have to put the hoodies away in the summer. I mean, you
Yeah.
can get it.
Right.
I do appreciate a nice hoodie day in the mix of like nice warm weather.
Yes, totally agree. All right. Well, we hope that you have a wonderful weekend, everyone tuning in. And Friday, we did it,
We did it. So for some reason,
feels
it doesn't
good.
feel as accomplishing as a normal week when you only
I
work
know.
3 days.
Right,
Still
right.
feels awesome though.
Yes, it always feels great. So have a wonderful weekend. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And I won't be here Monday because of my long weekend, but Christian will be in with Jeff, and then I'll see you on Tuesday.
All right. Bye,
Bye,
everybody. Have a great
everybody.
weekend.